Hello friends, welcome back to the new tutorial of the Node.js. Today we are going to learn about the login and the logout functionality in Node.js. Those who haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe my channel. And if you like the video, please do like, share and comment on my video. Let's get started. So here we have, first of all, we have to create a directory over there. So first of all, let's create a directory, mkdir, any, we can say Node.js MySQL. Okay, and here cd Node.js MySQL, right? And here we are going to go with the npm initY to generate the packet.json file. So it is generated. Now we have to go with the installation of the some of the npm packages. So these are those packages. Just copy, paste over there, and it will install it. Okay. After this installation, it is done. Let's open the project in the code editor, VS Code. Okay, so here we have this code. Right, now we have to follow the structure. Now we have a config folder, so let's create the config. So folder one, that's config. In config we require database.js, so let's create that database.js file over there. Okay, next one, that we have a controllers. In controllers, let's create new folder, the packet.json root folder controller. And then we have a auth controller.js file, so let's copy, uh, create a new file over there. Okay, next step, we have a models. Let's create a models over there. So at the root position, create a folder models. Let's create the routes at the same time also. So let's create the routes also. So in the models, we have the user.js file. So let's create in the models new file with this. And now we have the routes, that is auth routes.js. Okay, so here we have the auth routes. In the route section, let's create a new file over there. So this is done. Now we have to create the app.js file at the root. Okay, so I'm going to create a new file with app.js file. Okay, so all the structure is ready. Packet.json is already there. So first of all, let's go with the config database.js. So this is the code that we have to add and export that module. Okay, so this is the connectivity of that one. So config database.js, and here we have to add the database name. So let's open the localhost slash php adminer. So here we have the root, and let me add the password over here. So let's check the any database we have. So I guess I'm going to use the MySQL. No, they have already too much data. I Rajnikant. Let's create a new database, guess, or let's use the previous any MyDB. Yeah, let's use the MyDB. Okay, so I'm going to use MyDB database. Okay, username, that is root, and the password, whatever the password of your DB, just add it over here. And this is MySQL dialect. Save this. This is the first step. This is done. Now we have to define the models for creating the tables. Okay, so this is the step 3. So let's add this code. This is the fields that we have to use. So here you can see that we have the username and the password. Okay, for the registration process also. Okay, save this. So user and the password, data type would be the string and the password would be the string. Okay, save this, and module.export that user. Okay, next step, that create auth controller. Okay, so here we have to give the logic that we have to insert the data. Okay, so this is the code that we have. Export the logout. Okay, so let's go with the controllers. So here we have the controllers. Let me word wrap this. Okay, and here we go with the functionality. First of all, that we have a registration. First of all, we have to import the models user bycrypt for the password hashing, and the JSON Web Token for the authentication process. It will return the JW token, which will be used for the authentication process. In the registration, we are asking for the username and the password from the request parameter, and then we are going to hash that password, and then we are going to save that password with the username and the password. Okay, user dot create. Okay, it will create the registration process. After that, we have a login. So we are going to find whatever the username we have. If it is get if the record is there in the database, then it will fetch that record and return me the token. If not, then it will return that the invalid credentials. Okay, so here if not the user, and here by crypt.compare, we are going to compare the password with the password that we have saved and the user password that they have entered. Okay, after that we are going to generate the JW token that will be expire in 1 hour. Okay, so here we have to add any kind of secret key. Okay, so you can add any kind of random key over there. Okay, then logged in successfully, and here we have a logout. Okay, so response.json, then you click on it, just log out successfully. Because, and here also, by the way, it's gonna be in the front end somewhere, because we have to remove the token from the session. If you are saving the token into the session, then remove that JWT token and generate a new one for the login. Okay, so on the behalf of it, this logout functionality will work. Okay, so this is, and also you can do the blacklist the token also. Whenever there is a functionality of the logout, you can blacklist the token, and automatically whenever you try to use the same token to log in, it automatically not going to use that one, it automatically log out, because we are going to blacklist that token. Okay, so this is the functionality. Okay, so this is how we have done this, right? Okay, logout, save this. Now we have the next functionality is gonna be like define the routes in the auth routes.js. So this is what we have a router, so let's copy this and just add it over here. So routes, let's paste this over here. We have a register route, we have a login route, we have a logout route. Okay, so these all are the routes we have. Okay, so we have to import the controller and express, and the express router we have to use it. Okay, after that we have go with the app.js file. So let's copy this and let's go with the main entry point of the file, that is app.js. Okay, so express config database for the connectivity routes we have added, and the route would be the API slash auth slash register slash login slash logout. Okay, Sequelize.sync means that whenever we run the models, it automatically create the tables into the database. We don't need to do anything. So this is the Sequelize.syncing will help you to generate the tables automatically. Okay, so this is what we have to done. Now we have to just go over there and we have to write node app.js, or you can use the node mon for if you are doing in the development server. Okay, just hit enter, and database sync and the port is running. Okay, and if I go and check the users table and the currently users, so here we have the users, I guess it's already there users. Let me just drop this alter table drop. Fine, I'm going to use drop this also. Yes, let's drop all this users alter drop. Okay, now let's drop this also, drop. Okay, now this db is empty. Let's run this again and generate the tables. Okay, so here we have node app.js. Now here you can see they create table if not exist users, so automatically create the tables over here. Let's reload it, and the users table is there with id, username, and the password created and updated at automatically. The date timestamps are automatically true. Okay, so this is added. Let's add some of the data over here. Okay, let me open the Postman and let's do the registration and the login process. So here we have sign in again. I will log in with Google. Okay, so it's come to that one. The history you're looking for. We all workspaces. Home. Okay, if it is not there, then give me the other things. view all workspaces, new workspace. Let's add the workspace. Go to workspace. Yeah, this is that it's coming, right? Okay, so here we have to go with http hyphen localhost, okay, API auth and register. Okay, so this is the route. Let's make it a post request, and we require the body with raw JSON data, and here we require the username and the password field. So let's username would be like make it like username would be Rajnikant 90, and the password would be admin. Okay, I think this is correct. There is a space. Okay, fine, let's send it, and it is added. User registered successfully. If I go to the database, also check, there is a one record, okay, with the password is hashed, right, created and updated, that is also added. Okay, let's try to log in with that user. So here we have the post request, okay, and the API is login. Okay, so let's add this, and here you can see that I get the logged in successfully and I get the token. So with the help of this token, I can use it anywhere, or I can create a middleware to authenticate this token. Okay, so there is the code, like how we can every time we can make authentication middleware. So whenever any API we pass authentication, every API when I pass that middleware, so it automatically authenticate whether the token is valid or invalid. Okay, so in that scenario we can use that approach also. Okay, so this is how you are able to do the login and the registration process. And in the front end, if you are having a Node.js Vue app or something, React, so you have to just save that token at the front end in this local storage, and whenever you want to click on the logout API, just clear that token and generate a new token. This is a process that every company follows. And if you want to do the another level of that, that you can blacklist that token when the logout is there, or you can just collect all the tokens and blacklist the tokens, nobody can use it again. Okay, so this approach is also you can use it. Okay, if you have any query, any doubt, just do let me know. I will upload that tutorial also. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Any doubt, any query, do let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.